somebody died very, very recently, a gentleman connected. Sorry?
My father, which this bloke was very sad about it.
The person who has died, though, he was Australian. But he doesn't have the same intonation as you. It has a different sound to his voice. Apart from being deeper than yours, it has a different sound to his voice, as though he probably didn't live in the same place all the time. I don't know whether that was the case.
No, well, my father was born here, and my mum.
But there are English connections with the family that go quite a long way back.
Very well back.
Somebody who either bred horses or had connection with horses on a grand scale. I don't know.
His brother.
John is his brother. Or whether it's connected.
John is his father.
That's his father, but he's also in the spirit world.
Also.
There's a very, very small woman, quite a small lady, who was very, very frail before she died. I get the impression...
It'd be his sister. She died young.
She's been dead quite a long time, this lady. It seems to be... There's quite a lot of children in the spirit world, some of whom died
very young.
Quite tragically and very young. He was very fond, I feel, of his maternal grandmother, who seemed to have played a part in his very younger life. I don't know whether she just was there all the time. There's somebody called either Dorothea or Dorothy.
It'd be Doris, my name, or his younger sister that died also at a young age.
But your father seemed to have had 2 wristwatches or 2 watches. No, I don't know whether they've gone to 2 different people.
We gave one to our little nephew.
Oh, is that what it is? Because it doesn't work properly.
I would keep the other one on the cupboard.
My husband, he always said to me, if I die, give it to my grandchild.
He wants you to know that there's somebody called Annie.
That's his sister Anne.
Annie.
She died very young.
Well, they're all...
She was about 34 when she died before he'd immigrated to Australia.
He wants you to know that heaven does exist. I don't know whether you married in August.
Yes.
Because it seems to be a memory for him. With just one single rose. Just one rose.
She put a rose in his coffin.
You have a ring that is broken.
Yes, I have one.
Whose is it?
It's a present from my father. His uncle.
It is broken.
His dad also.
And I keep saying Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
Lorenzo is my uncle.
It's a Christian name, is it?
Yes, he died 2 months ago.
Well, he must be making his presence felt. His mode of communication is to write it down. He died, I think, before something important. I don't know whether it was a special anniversary. There's a little boy with him. A little boy of around the age of, could be any age, between the ages of 7 and 10. I don't know how he died, but he's been dead for quite a long time.
That's my son died.
Your son?
My son.
He was a child, though?
Yes.
I used to live with my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes.
But she's in the spirit world, though, this lady. This is somebody called Angelica, or a name sounding like Angelica. Angie, that's you. You don't have a son with the name Mark, do you? You do?
Yeah, my only son, yes.
He is alive?
Yes.
But you have 2 boys and a girl, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
There is somebody, you see, and there's a gentleman who is dead in the spirit world, and he was either in the Navy or something where he traveled quite extensively.
Yes.
To many different countries.
From my husband's side of the family.
He seems to have a very humorous way, because he talks about Liverpool to me.
Yes, I do know. Yes, he was a great friend of ours.
Was he?
Yes.
Because as you know, I'm from Liverpool, and he seems to know it, and it seems to be a favourite place of his. There is an anniversary. And there's also a birthday coming up of somebody.
Mine.
Yours, I was going to say, who is alive. Because I feel that he wants to give you a cuddle, to hold you, and say, to let you know that he's around. Now, I have to say also that he was brought up, in his family sense, in a very strict, I think, environment, which made him different, because he's not strict. He was, I feel, a good father and a good husband. You still have, and I don't know whether you actually knitted something for him, or whether you have a garment, a jacket.
I have, yes.
Somebody rubbed his feet.
I did.
And you put something on it. I don't know whether it was perfume or talcum powder or something. He was aware of that.
No, he was still alive when I did
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, he was alive.
Yeah,
he was
when
alive.
he burned his legs.
Yeah, he was alive, but you rubbed him.
And
But
I
also,
took him to the beach to put salt water.
it's 10 years ago, because I get the impression...
10 years ago, yes.
I keep seeing 21 as a date on a calendar.
It's the date he died.
Is that the date he died? I don't know that anybody else can feel it. It seems to be somebody who has not been in the spirit world too long. Somebody more recent with the name Rene. It sounds like Rene to me, and it seems to be a gentleman who is connected in some way to some family who has lived here or lives here at the moment. Does anybody feel that?
Rene is my father, and he died 2 years ago.
Well, he's here at the moment. He seems to be with his mother. Can you understand this?
Yes, I can understand.
He loves you very much.
Oh, I know.